Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate it if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome, and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care, and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we? What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different for all of you. This one we're going to talk about this is Frost Reviews, actually. Frost Reviews, a certain TV show, well, streaming episode, and we're going to be reviewing Amazon series Invincible. And yeah, if you haven't checked out the Invincible, major spoilers along the way, so I'm going to be spoiling the heck out of this because I have seen season 1. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out for yourself. What are you waiting for? It's a really good series. I think there's only 8 episodes in total. Season 1 of Invincible is based off the comic book series. Normally I don't remember familiar about Invincible, and I had to do a lot of research for this series, and it was based off the comic book graphic novels. It's about a 17-year-old Mark Grayson who's just like every normal guy in his age. He lives in a town with his mother, and his father happens to be the biggest superhero named Omni-Man, or Nolan, aka Nolan Grayson, who is voiced by J.K. Simmons, and Steven Yeun plays Dick, named Mark Grayson. I was gonna say Dick Grayson for a minute there, because Dick Grayson and Mark Grayson had the last name. Basically, Mark Grayson is the son of Omni-Man, and he's a Viltrumite, and he gets his powers certain age at 17, and he always wants to be just a superhero just like his dad. He goes by the superhero name Invincible, and yeah, it seems very wholesome and all that until we get to the dark, if you get past episode 1, holy cow, and I mean holy cow, I hope you're ready for the experience, because spoilers along the way. Like I said, spoiler warning, Omni-Man kills the Guardians, basically this world's Justice League. And later on in the series, if you read the comic books, you know why he did this, and if you haven't, this would be new for you. Mark will be struggling his life as a superhero as well as normal life, with a girlfriend, trying to be what his dad is, even though he doesn't know the truth. We meet other superhero characters such as Amber. He has a gay sadly, Mark has a gay best friend. Well, no, I wouldn't say so. If you're into that, I don't know, I'm not sure. But this is season 1. We basically him struggling through life, and while the other team investigating why the Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm about to say Guardians of the Galaxy. That is funny. The Guardians were killed by Nolan, aka Omni-Man, and it's a really interesting episode. You gotta check it out for yourself. And if you haven't seen the series, it's a lot different from DC Comics and Marvel Comics. I know Marvel's more realistic, but also well, not realistic, more relatable, and DC is more inspirational. This one is like a mix between, but very dark. The very dark moments in this series, and you would not believe it. So many of these characters you're gonna like, some of them you won't like.
I believe I'm trying to name most of these characters are oh boy. Character Mark Grayson. I know Mark Grayson. Then there's Deborah, Debbie, who is the mother. She's trying to investigate what happened to the other Guardians, and as this whole series in one big investigation, what is Omni-Man's true motives? And episode 2, we see the young teens, like the teen heroes, and there are some characters that you might like, some of them you don't like. It's kind of out there. It's really out there. I kid you. You gotta give it a shot, because there's some new characters like Robot Man. There's Monster Girl, where Monster Girl is basically she's in her 20s, but if you read the comic books, she was cursed by a witch that caused her to transform into a monster, and the more she transforms, the younger she gets, and where she can't actually be an adult. She's an adult that is forever stuck in a kid's body because of that curse. If you've seen the comic books, they'll spoilers along the way. I don't know what I read the comics, so I should know what's her deal. But they'll tackle that in probably season 2, because this is season 1 that just happened. There was only 8 episodes. You need to check these episodes out. It's insane. There's a lot of drama, teenage drama, character setups, something to keep the plot rolling. But hey, that's trying to build a whole universe into this. And new viewers have never heard of Invincible. They think, say, oh, it's just a normal, typical superhero series. No, they go straight up hardcore. There's blood, there's gore, it's too violent, it's on Amazon, and yeah, I love it. I really do love it. It's a good series. It's a really good series. I don't know what to say. Until it all reaches up to the very end of episode 8, and let me tell you, episode 8 would be insane for you. I hope you can handle it, because episode 8 is going to be a real game changer if you know what you're getting yourself into. But for those who don't know, this is going to be a shock to you. You want to know about this character and what's going to happen next, mostly. As for other characters, side characters, they were pretty well. There were some drama moments, like I said, like the girlfriend, the black girlfriend. A lot of fans don't like her. I mean, they say she's being heartless, she's being mean to Mark Grayson, when Mark Grayson was, being a superhero, sneaking out, secret. Let's just say it. Secret identity sucks, and Mark Grayson's trying to keep it a secret, and she doesn't understand. And people saying she doesn't understand that, and they hate her for it. And it turns out she knew he was invincible, and she's like, yeah, I know who you were, but you lied to me. You didn't tell me the truth, and you didn't tell me that you didn't trust me. I'm like, that's understandable. Like, she has a right to be mad, but she didn't have to be so cold-hearted about it. And I see why fans would hate her for that. And Mark's mother, fans hate Mark's mother in the comics because she was known as the drunk lady, and we see more of her in this animation. And some of those fans would still hate her as well, just because she's known as the drunk lady. I mean, she drinks a lot because she just found out that her husband is a murderer. He picked a fight against his son and slaughtered the Guardians, and realized that she was treated as a pet. And fans would disrespect the character, calling her a pet just because they hate her in the comics. I mean, Omni-Man, the Viltrumites are like brutal, evil, corrupted, power-hungry versions of Kryptonians. They don't get tired. They age rapidly, slowly, for thousands and thousands of years, and it's insane. It's what makes them dangerous, and what makes them terrifying. As they grow older, they get really dangerous as they grow. And we meet And the story between Robot Man, who is or just Robot mostly. He wants to understand humanity, basically making a human body. Spoilers. Like I did say I was going to spoil this. We're going to go through that struggles. You just got to go check it out for yourself. There's this demon Darkblood, who is apparently a detective from hell. Yeah. Something new. And sadly, he gets. I'm not going to say anything else. What happens to Damien Darkblood? I'll let you figure that out for yourselves. As we see more. There are going to be some. It's just so much more. It's still season 1. I want to talk about more. It's just so. It's so hard to talk about these episodes, because this is a really good series, and you guys need to check it out for yourself. You guys need to check it out, and if you have seen it, please let me know what were your favorite parts in the series of Invincible. And I like Alan the Alien. Alan the Alien is probably a lot of fun. I hope we see more of him. He is played by, let me see. Alan the Alien is played by freaking Seth Rogen. Of course he is. I had a feeling he was going to be played by Seth Rogen. It fits his voice so well. Seth Rogen did a good job as the character, and Mark Hamill does portray as this, and J.K. Simmons, like I said, is the voice of Omni-Man. And I'm excited to see more of these characters. And yeah, Rex, the certain character known as Rex, he's a real prick, but we see him grow. You see most of these characters grow over time, and Mark Grayson's struggles. And like I said, episode 8, when Omni-Man reveals that the Viltrumites are conquerors, Mark isn't gonna take that. And the part where Nolan and Omni-Man calls his wife as nothing but a pet. Yeah, I don't blame Mark of fighting his dad for disrespecting his mother like that. Like you see, spending time on Earth can change Nolan, and Nolan, as Omni-Man, he does not care about humanity. He sees them as weak, easy to kill. You see this man kill human beings left and right. It is downright brutal, and I mean really brutal. The train scene, and it unlocks in the episode of episode 8, it unlocks that very hilarious meme called the Think meme, Think meme, where he put his fingers at his head, telling him to think, while Mark Grayson is lying on the ground. That meme has been very popular a lot, especially throughout Twitter and YouTube. You'll see what I mean if you check on Twitter, the whole Think Mark Think meme. It is hilarious. So many creative people who come up with some really dumb but also funny ideas, and I love it. Invincible from Amazon Prime is a good series, and I am so excited for more of these for season 2. They got some big actors here. Kevin Michaels makes it in this. Zachary Quinto. The blue guys. I'm trying to remember who the name was. Damien Darkblood. Those 2 blue twin guys. They're played by Clancy Brown. I recognize those voice actors anywhere. He's talented. Clancy, you can never go wrong with Clancy Brown. These guys are awesome. And yeah, they got some talented voice actors. The animation is really good. Japanese anime can't always get #1 in these 2D animations. I get many fans are not going to watch Invincible because of the 2D animation. It looks way too DC. I'm like, come on. There's nothing wrong with Western animation, There's nothing wrong with Western animation. Well, there are some Western animations that might be bad, but this is really good. Please check it out. Fans may not like it because it's similar to Young Justice or DC animation, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean it's not worth watching. It's a really good series. You're gonna like the characters. You're gonna like the story. You want to know what's gonna happen. You want to know where they're gonna take this forward. Invincible is a really good series, and they're working on season 2. I hope season 2 we get more episodes. I thought Kevin, and there's a character known as Battle Beast in the spoilers, Battle Beast is insanely powerful. It's nuts. I don't know what else to say. This guy is insane, and I love every single moment of it. The battles, the animation, the gore, the blood is just top notch. And you're gonna hope nothing bad would happen, but hey, this is a darker superhero series. But you're looking forward to see what's gonna happen next, and I'm looking forward to see season 2. I know I talk a lot about this, but hey, it's a review. It's somewhat of a review, and this is my review. I talk the way I want to talk. Overall, please check out Invincible for those who have not seen it. And if you didn't care about spoilers and you stayed here to talk about what's happening, well, I hope I didn't spoil too much. There are some parts I didn't mention, but maybe part of me wants you to see it for yourself. It's just so good. Overall, check out Invincible, and if you have seen Invincible, what were your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments down below. What are your favorite parts about this series? Who are your favorite characters? How do you think Omni-Man is going to come back from this? Well, if you have seen the comics, then you should know. And the black girlfriend who dumped Mark. Spoilers. Let's just say she's not completely heartless. She's not completely heartless on that breakup. Like, in the end, you'll see what she does. You'll see what she does. I'll leave that to yourself. Just watch through the whole thing. It's very funny. I think they got Tom Kenny voicing a certain villain, because I heard Tom Kenny's voice in one of these. I'm just not sure who it was, but it sounds familiar. There's gonna be some voice actors that sounds familiar. As always, take care, have a great day, be safe, please check out Invincible on Amazon, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and have a great day. Hopefully I will do some more video reviews of these TV shows more often, just to pass the time, not just do reactions all the time. Maybe TV shows, and does sounds like a lot of fun for me. So that's enough of me talking. That's enough for me talking right now. So, bye. Love you guys.
He's an asshole.